Underground Master speaking.
Yo, D, what's up?
Just chillin', man. What's up?
Get them Geto boys a ring, man.
Hold them down. Geto boys.
Hey.
What's up, Jay?
Look here, man. I got Willie D on the other end.
What's up, Will? What's up now? What's up, fellas? No.
Say, fellas, I've been kicking a few lyrics in the back of my mind, man. And I'm tired of motherfuckers disrespecting us because we're black owned and won't sell out.
Word.
So check this out. We need to get together and go to that other level of the game and do it like a Geo.
Say no more, Jay, on the telephone. We get the motherfucking message.
Rap a lot.
Hey Jay, this is the president of White On Records. We see you're still surviving, but we're going to ask you to keep your boys quiet. If you don't, we will. Or here's another alternative. We take 95% of your company, and you take 5, and we'll make you famous within 10 years. It would take you a lifetime by yourself, because you know your people don't stick together. What you say about that, boy?
Man, fuck you.
I would advise you not to talk to me like that, boy. Just who the hell you think you are anyway?
I'm little motherfucking Jay. I ain't to be fucked with. If you want to go to war, I'll take you to war.
Underground Master speaking.
Yo, D, what's up?
Just chillin'.
You the rest of them Geto boys a ring, man.
Okay, hold them down. Geto boys.
Hey,
Hey, what's happening, Jay? What's up, man?
Jay, look here, I got Willie D on the other end, man.
What's up, Will? What's up, fellas? What's up now? Man, we just kicking it cool.
Look here, brother. I've been kicking a few lyrics in the back of my mind, man. And I'm tired of people disrespecting us because we're black owned and won't sell out.
Word.
So check this out. We need to get together, go to that other level of the game, and do it like a Geo.
Don't say no more, Jay. On the telephone, man. We get the message.
Well, let's make them all for they can. Rap a lot.
Say, Jay, this is the president of White On Records. I see you still surviving, but you had to keep Willie D and them Geto boys quiet. If you don't, then we will. Or here's another alternative now. We take 95% of your company, and you take 5, and we'll make you famous within 10 years. It take your lifetime by yourself, because you know colored people don't stick together. Now what you think about that, boy?
Man, fuck you.
Now I would advise you not to talk to me like that. Now just who the hell you think you are anyway?
They call me Lil J. I ain't to be played with. And if you want to go to war, I'll take you to war.
We look back now at a largely forgotten aspect of Bush's war in Iraq, the vast domestic propaganda campaign that occurred in the United States before the invasion began. The story centers on a young Kuwaiti woman named Nayira. On October 10th, 1990, the 15-year-old girl gave riveting testimony before Congress about the horrors inside Kuwait after Iraq invaded.
Mr. Chairman and members of the committee, my name is Nayira, and I just came out of Kuwait. My sister, with my 5-year-old nephew, traveled across the desert to safety. There was no milk available for the baby in Kuwait. They barely escaped when their car was stuck in the desert sand, and help came from Saudi Arabia. I stayed behind and wanted to do something for my country. The second week after invasion, I volunteered at the Al-Adan hospital with 12 other women who wanted to help as well. I was the youngest volunteer. The other women were from 20 to 30 years old. While I was there, I saw the Iraqi soldiers come into the hospital with guns. They took the babies out of the incubators, and left the children to die on the cold floor. It was horrifying. I could not help but think of my nephew.
Nayira's testimony was rebroadcast across the country and marked a turning point in public opinion on going to war. President George H.W. Bush repeatedly cited her claims.
They had kids in incubators, and they were thrown out of the incubators so that Kuwait could be systematically dismantled.
3 months after Nayyirah testified, President George H.W. Bush launched the invasion of Iraq. But it turned out Nayyirah's claims weren't true. No human rights group or news outlet could confirm what she said. It also turned out Nayyirah was not just any Kuwaiti teenager. She was the daughter of the Kuwaiti ambassador to the United States, Saad Nasir al-Sabah. She had been coached by the public relations firm Hill & Knowlton, which was working for the Kuwaiti government. We're joined now by the journalist who first revealed Nayyirah's identity, Rick MacArthur, the president and publisher of Harper's Magazine, the author of the book Second Front, Censorship and Propaganda in the 1991 Gulf War. I mean, so, you know, as we said, this is as a turning point. You have this teenager, this girl saying she witnessed this, that Iraqi soldiers came into Kuwait and ripped babies out of Kuwaiti incubators. But she was only referred to as Nayyirah at the time of the testimony. It wasn't Nayyirah al-Sabah, so you would know that she's the daughter of the Kuwaiti ambassador who also testified in that hearing.
Correct. That's all part of the propaganda plan, is to maintain her anonymity, to protect her and her family against reprisals in Kuwait. That was the cover story. But of course, nobody bothered to try to find out who she really was. They just bought the story hook, line, and sinker, even though at the time there were a couple of human rights investigators who were becoming suspicious. I got onto the trail after the war, unfortunately, and was able to run down what really had happened, which was that Hill & Knowlton selected her as a persuasive witness to this atrocity, and it was all part of a campaign to turn Saddam Hussein, at least in the public consciousness, into Adolf Hitler. And the feeling was that they couldn't sell the Gulf War without this. In other words, they had to cheat to win. And that's what interests me about the eulogies for George Bush. He's being presented now as this paragon of kind of WASP respectability and integrity, old school, when in fact he had a violent side to him, a very angry and violent and ruthless side to him. And when you see him doing the propaganda, using the Hill & Knowlton disinformation, you see a side of a politician that's kind of ugly. And we're still, as Juan said, we're still living with the consequences of our having placed troops in Saudi Arabia, because that's what sets off bin Laden, finally.
Flashback.
$1-900 crook.
Have a collect call from a little J in Saudi Arabia. Will you accept the charges?
Yeah, I accept. Man, what the fuck going on, man?
Hey, man, what's happening?
God damn, what's up?
Look at here, man. That motherfucking statement I made, man. If you wanna go to war, I'll take you to war.
Yeah.
Got me over here in this hot motherfucking desert.
Man, what kind of shit they trying to pull, man?
Look at here, man. Calm down, man. Look at here, man. I need some motherfucking information from the street, man.
Yeah, well, what's up, man?
I need to take Hussein motherfucking ass out of here.
Hey, we got the ghetto boys in this motherfucker. Hey, Bushwick Bill and Willie D. Hey, man, Jay in Saudi Arabia, man. Fuck Jay doing this. Hey, he wanna know how to blow Hussein motherfucking ass up. Y'all come over and shoot that shit to him. You wanna know how to put Hussein in the morgue? Well, I'm the man for the motherfucking job. This phone could be tapped, but I don't give a fuck about that. Let me tell you how to get his ass.
I only got 2 minutes, man. Come on with it. God damn.
Okay, plan A, artillery. You want something that'll take a motherfucker out his misery. You can't use a scope like the old days, cause the motherfucker hiding in them caves. He ain't shit to get with. Just jump in a B-52 and make the hit. For the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines, blow his funky ass to smithereens. Wait, can I get a witness? Fuck yeah, NyQuil, that sickness. Yeah. Size ain't shit, load your clip. You wanna kill Hussein, I'm hip. Let him get off in the water. Screw on the silencer, now slaughter. But don't aim for the back or the chest. You know the motherfucker
And Rick, in terms of most people, it's been over a quarter century now. Most people don't recall the climate then, but there was significant public opposition to the United States going into Iraq to beat back the invasion of Kuwait, and the vote to approve the military action was very close, wasn't it? So this was crucial. This testimony.
Precisely. You got to remember, in 1990-91, we're only 15 years after Vietnam, and there's still this very, very bad feeling in the country that's represented in Congress by senators like John Kerry, that we were conned into Vietnam. It was an undeclared war, and we weren't going to get conned again into another a phony war or a phony pretext. And so it was clear that Bush was going to have to get congressional authorization for liberating Kuwait. And so the vote was going to be very close. It ended up being 52-47. It would have been 52-48 if Alan Cranston, the senator from California, had come back to Washington to vote. He said he would have voted if it was close. He was undergoing chemotherapy in California. And it's clear that numerous representatives and senators cited the baby incubator atrocity, which was false. It never happened, as a reason for voting for the Gulf War resolution. In other words, these are people who said, well, look, we could figure out other ways to get Saddam Hussein out of Kuwait, economic sanctions, negotiations. There was a feeling that this was about oil. It wasn't about principle, even though Bush posed it as a matter of international law. But these people said, finally, look, if he's really Hitler, if he's really capable of having an army that slaughters, and it got to hundreds of babies by the time Amnesty International gave its official seal of approval to the story.
Now that's
it was inflated.
That's
it got
very,
even bigger.
Very important about Amnesty International and the role that it played. It wasn't just Naira.
It wasn't just Naira. Human Rights Watch fell for it. They were neutral officially, but Amnesty International actually put the number over 300 babies. There weren't that many incubators in Kuwait City hospitals.
Now, you remember back in 1990 when Iraq had gone into Kuwait. Now, if you're Eric Bolling on Fox News, you don't remember this at all. That moron thinks that we did not go into Kuwait to quote-unquote liberate it. He's like, no, we just threatened that. We didn't actually go in. He thinks Saddam didn't even go into Kuwait. Oh, the monumental stupidity of Fox News. Anyway, now, of course, the rest of us know that Saddam did go into Kuwait, and then we expelled him from there. But of course, it was always a question of, hey, did our ambassador there, Ambassador Gillespie, send the wrong signal to Saddam Hussein? Now remember, 1988 and 1990 are not that far apart. They're only 2 years apart. 1988 is when, with our help, Iraq winds up dealing a decisive blow against Iran. Iran was on the verge of winning that war when Iraq used sarin gas on Iranian troops whose positions they knew because of information we gave them, okay? So obviously at this point, Saddam's thinking, well, America's my buddies. They're my allies. They just helped me, battle Iran to at least a draw, and I was going to lose if it wasn't for them, but they came in and let me use chemical weapons, by the way, not only on Iran, but against my own people. So obviously they're on my side. So he has a conversation with our ambassador, and basically he's saying, look, I'm having negotiations with the Kuwaitis. I think they should give me more of their oil. But they're not cooperating. Now, it turns out we know what happened there. You know why? Because of Manning's leaks to WikiLeaks. One of the memos leaked was Ambassador Gillespie's memo. So we actually now know what happened there. And the issue is actually mixed. It's not black and white. Now let me share what we found out in that memo. Apparently, Gillespie assured Saddam of Bush's friendship and expressed support for the negotiations being set up by Hosni Mubarak for the weekend of July 28th and 30th. Again, remember, this is in 1990, okay? So we're saying to Saddam, hey, listen, we're in favor of negotiations, but remember, we're your buddies. Little mixed messages. Okay, now next, they say, she also explicitly said the United States took no position on the border dispute between Iraq and Kuwait, though the summary also mentions that she made clear the U.S. wanted to the move solved peacefully. So there she says, hey, listen, you got to do it peacefully. You can't go around using force. She's at least clear on that. On the other hand, she says that we have no position on how much of Kuwait's oil you should decide to take for yourself. That also seems like at least a yellow light. It's not a red light, certainly. So we got some red lights, we got 2 green lights by my reading of this so far. And then finally she said, or the memo says, Hussein assured that no action would be taken against Kuwait if the negotiations showed some progress, which seemed to suit the U.S. at the time.
Alyssa, the most censored DJ in the USA, Denver Harbor, H-Town in the building.